Jew learned all these signs from the prophecies of previous prophets, and they all proved to be completely true. Some people from the Quraysh, such as Amr ibn Nufail and Abdullah ibn Josh, used to go to an idol. They went to it on the same night that the Prophet Allah Sallallahu Alaihi was born. They saw that the idol had fallen face down. This upset them, so they lifted it and set it upright, but it fell again. They straightened it again, and it fell again. This amazed them and seemed very strange. Then a voice came from the idol. This is the news of the birth of a child by whose light all corners of the earth, from the east to the west, have been illuminated. The voice from the idol made them even more astonished. Other miraculous events. In addition, an event occurred where the palace of the Sasanian emperor, Kisra Anushirwan, began to shake and cracks appeared in it. Anushirwan's palace was extremely strong, built with large stones and mortar. This event spread terror throughout the entire empire. A frightening sound also came from the cracks. 14 balconies of the palace broke off and fell down. Another event at the time of your birth was that the fires of all the fire temples in Persia, which the people worshipped and never allowed to go out, were extinguished at the same time and in an instant on that night. The worshippers of the fire began to cry and wail. When Kisra received all this information, he summoned a soothsayer. He told him about the cracks in his palace and the extinguishing of the fires in the fire temples, and asked, "Why is this happening?" The soothsayer could not answer himself, but he said, "My uncle can answer these questions. His name is Sati." Anushirwan said, "All right, go and bring the answers to these questions." He went, met with Sati, and told him about these events. Sati listened and said, "A prophet with a staff will appear, who will dominate Arabia and Syria, and what is destined to happen will happen." He brought this answer back to Kisra. By that time, Kisra had also obtained information from other soothsayers, so upon hearing this, he said, "Then there is still time for that to happen," meaning his dominance will occur after me, naming the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam on the 7th day after his birth. Abdul Muttalib performed the Aqiqah, sacrifice, and named him Muhammad. This name had not been given to anyone among the Arabs before. The Quraysh found this name strange. So some people said to Abdul Muttalib, "O Abdul Muttalib, why have you not named this child after his forefathers, but have named him Muhammad? This name belongs to neither your forefathers nor anyone from your people.